Alright, so I believe I've figured out the problem for my arm mirroring troubles I was having, and I just wanted to show the solution that I got. So right now I just want to show how it currently works, and that's where the joints and the geometry are twisting in the opposite direction to which I'm rotating. You can see how it's kind of messed up right now. And so the goal is to get it twisting in the right direction and to have it working with all anim. You can see that right now, even though it's twisting the wrong way, it is still scaling quite nicely and then, you know, working the way it's working, even at a different scale. So let's figure that out. We'll go to Windows Node Editor, and I'm going to boot up all anim. I'm going to look for two things: the R up arm curve world scale and the R low arm curve world scale. Regraph those, and oops, it's just auto saving right now. Okay, and so what I want to do is I want to stick a multiply divide mode between this and then these segments here. So I'll go ahead and do that. In this multiply divide mode, I'm going to set to -1, and we'll hook this up. So I'm going to take the output X of this world scale and hook it up to the input 1X for this multiply divide mode. Then I'm going to take the output X of this multiply divide mode and then hook it up to the scale X of each of these joints. And these joints, these are the twisty segment joints. Okay. You know, which are parented to the or are constrained. You know, the start controller is start and end controllers are constrained to the result arm joints. Okay, so output X, input 1X, output X. Couple more. Okay, so this one's -1, that one is 2, and alright, so we have all anim going into the R low arm curve world scale and the R up arm curve world scale. You got the multiply divide nodes there, and they're going directly into these twisty segment joints. So what's going to happen is the geometry is going to look all backwards, but we can take care of that. Let me just show you what the twisting looks like now. So now the twisting is working better. It's just that we have an elbow facing this way and everything's all twisted and turned. So to solve that, what I'm going to do is delete this geometry here and then mirror this, make a copy of this, mirror it across, and then reparent it. So alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete 2, 3, 4. Oops. Delete. Alright. Make sure I have everything here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4 for the up arm. 2, 3, 4. Okay, got it all. Duplicate, parent it to the world, and group it together. Mirror it across. And reparent those to the world and then delete the group. Shading, X-ray joints. Okay. Alright, that looks pretty good. So I can rename these joints and collapse that group. That's the start seg right there. One, two, and three. Alright. Make sure I got those properly. Right, nice. And rename. Okay. So now my geometry is facing the right way. My arm twists correctly there. You can see that this acts. Let's push that back a bit. Very much the same. So that's working well. And if I take all anim, you can see that it scales correctly and continues to work. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, thanks.